students, and welcome to Public Speaking 102. So in this class, we will be looking at a variety of different speeches, such as informative speaking, introduction speaking, persuasive speaking, and entertaining speeches. And you'll essentially be preparing all four and presenting all four as well. So in this class, we will look at how to research, how to plan, how to outline your speech. We will also look at how to select a topic, how to conduct audience analysis, and a variety of other things related to public speaking, such as knowing how to deliver a speech as well. So I would like to give you all a better understanding of why we're doing these videos, because as you know, we are doing discussion video posts rather than probably what you're used to is written posts. The reason why I want you all to do video discussion posts is because I want you to become the best public speakers you can become. And the way that we can do that is to have you practice your speaking abilities, to have you practice speaking in front of others. And I feel that having you all do a video post will allow you to practice your presentation and communication skills. Also in this class, we will be doing Skype sessions for your presentations, for your informative, for your persuasive, for your entertaining, and for your introduction speeches. And when we do that, there will also be another peer who will also be presenting, either before you or after you. And the reason why I'm doing this is having you in pairs is because not only do I want you to be able to practice your public speaking skills in front of me, but I also want you to be able to know how to present in front of an audience. I want you to feel comfortable speaking in front of peers. And the way that we can do that is through having you be with other peers or another peer when you present your speeches. So I would like to now introduce you to myself. So my name is Chelsea, but I prefer you to call me Professor Gaspar. I am from Rochester, Minnesota. I attended RCTC from 2009 to 2011. It's a small community college in Rochester. I received my associate degree in the spring of 2011 from RCTC. I then transferred to Mankato State in the summer of 2011. And I was originally going to be a communication arts and literature and education major. So I was originally going to be a high school English teacher, but I actually was on the speech team for 2 years at Mankato State, and I presented in a bunch of tournaments, such as in informative speaking, persuasive speaking, and in prose speaking. And through being on the speech team and kind of really accomplishing a lot on the speech team, I kind of decided that I wanted to do communication studies. So I switched to communication studies and got my bachelor's in science in communication studies in 2013. I then was inspired by a lot of people in the Department of Communication Studies. Maybe some of you have had Dr. Brown or Dr. Sakamoto, who are honestly two of the best people that I've ever met in my life. They actually encouraged me to continue on with my degree and pursue a graduate degree. So I continued on for my graduate degree at Mankato State, and I received my Master's of Arts degree last summer in communication studies as well. During my time as a graduate student, I was also a graduate teaching assistant, so I taught a couple sections of the fundamentals of communication, which is Comm Studies 100. I also co-taught with Dr. Brown, professional communication and interview, which is honestly one of the best class. I would definitely recommend it to anybody, because if you really can show good professional communication when you go to a job interview, that is like the key. And honestly, any employer will tell you that they recommend you to take an interview in class. I also worked as a teaching assistant in the Center for Academic Success. I worked as a speech tutor and kind of help students improve their communication skills. These students were mainly from Com 100, but also from Public Speaking 102. So, life after graduate school. I am currently working for the Rochester Public Schools. I am a paraprofessional at a middle school in Rochester, and it is going really well. I love it. The 8th graders are just awesome. I am also, in addition to being a paraprofessional, I also teach every so often when there's a sub needed, which has also been a very, very good experience as well. I am currently applying for a doctorate in educational leadership degree through St. Mary's University, Minnesota, Rochester. Cross fingers, I'm sending my application and materials in tomorrow. Just cross fingers that everything goes well. And in addition to getting a doctorate degree in educational leadership, I would like to pursue a doctorate degree in communication studies, and hopefully I'll have those two degrees combined, because what I would really like to do is work in student affairs and be a dean, or work in disability services, but I would also, most importantly, I would like to teach either communication studies or education at the university or community college level, which is hence why I'm getting a degree in both areas, so that if one falls through, at least I will have another to back me up. But I am also hoping to do as much research as I can in the field of communication studies and education as well. Some other things about me. I love public speaking. I have such an obsession with it, and you all should be so glad that you have a professor who's just like obsessed with public speaking. And I'm sure in my lectures that I have for you guys, my audio lectures, I'm sure I will show my enthusiasm, so I apologize if it's annoying at times. But most importantly, what I really love is, in addition to public speaking, I really love teaching. I love working with students and making a difference in students' lives, because I think most importantly, our job as a teacher is to inspire students and to make a difference. And that's, to me, one of the most important things in teaching. So that is just a little bit about me, but I would like to learn more about you. So I would like you to, first of all, look through the orientation module, which is, if you go to course sites and click on content, the content area, which should be on the left side of course sites, there will be an orientation module right on the top of the content page. Click on that, and there will be the syllabus. Please make sure you look at that. Please make sure that you take the syllabus quiz after you're done reading the syllabus, and the syllabus will have all the assignments and all the stuff that you need to know. And also make sure that you look over the tutorials for course sites, because I know that sometimes, even myself, when I took my first online class, I took it at RSTC, but then I also took it in the summer of 2011 with Dr. Cron Mills and Dr. Nan. Absolutely loved it. Cron Mills is awesome. And I know what it's like to be a freshman and to kind of take that first class. So I just want you all to feel so comfortable in taking this class. So I want to make sure that you all are familiar with how to use course sites so that you can know how to navigate now. And get ready to have at it, with lectures, with discussions. There will be a first session that you will need to complete for the orientation module, which is the introduction discussion. And again, it's a video post like I'm doing right now. And then you can either reply via video reply to your peers, or you can reply with reply. I don't have a preference, but hey, the more public speaking experience that you get and the more practice you get, the better public speaker you'll become. So just consider that. Get ready to have at it, and please let me know if you ever have any questions or you have any issues that you're experiencing. I do have a technical question area on the discussion forums in case any of you have run into any troubles or need my help with anything. I also have a general course discussion. So if you have any questions about the course, need to get a hold of me, feel free to email me, to get a hold of me, do my office hours. I have my office hours up there on the syllabus. And also, please don't hesitate to ever ask me if you have some feedback for me or just want to give me some suggestions. I am more than open to any suggestions that you have. Maybe you don't have Skype and you would recommend another tool that we could use. I would love to hear your opinions. Though if you don't have Skype on your computer, you can most certainly record it on your phone as well. But I'm open to any suggestions if you feel like, hey, I don't feel like this, I wish you could do this a little bit more, just let me know. I think not only should the teacher have a voice, but it should also be the student, because you all are in here to learn, and I care so much about your learning, and I will do whatever it takes to make you the best public speaker you can be. And I thank you all so much for listening to this video, and once again, don't hesitate to ask me if you have any questions, and I look forward to getting to know all of you and meeting you all through the semester, and I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I cannot wait for the rest of the semester. Thank you so much, and have a beautiful day.